really, it sucks that we even have to talk about this in the first place. Ryan, I mean, Robert Godwin Sr. shot to death on Facebook Live. It was ridiculous and sickening in the first place that even happened. But then you've got these trolls who decide that they want to make some money.
Within 24 hours, there were over 35 GoFundMe accounts saying they were collecting money on behalf of the family. And the family said, we had no part of this at all. Nobody's contacted us. Nobody's collecting money on our behalf, and contacted GoFundMe and said, please take these down. These aren't cool. And unfortunately,
but they weren't taken down.
They weren't taken down because GoFundMe doesn't verify the claim that you're making or that you're going to do this. And so here's an interesting story: is an ASU student over in Arizona just said, hey, you know what? This is something I can get involved with. And so he put up a page, and it's collected over $93,000.
That's a lot of money.
Here's the thing: we don't know if that was legit when he put it up there. He might have just been some college kid looking to make a little buck on the side. We don't really know. Now he's gotten tons of media attention. Of course, he says, absolutely, I'm going to give the money to the family. But the family was not involved in setting up the page at all. They didn't know about it until they were contacted by the media. So there are 4 basic tips to finding out whether or not a GoFundMe page is fake or not. Tip number 1, you want to steer clear of pages that don't have a lot of information on them. So if they've just got like one picture and just a couple of words, probably not legit. So the other thing you can do is take this picture here. This is a legitimate picture that somebody stole and put up. And then you go to Google's image search, just go to images.google.com, upload the photo, and you'll see everywhere that picture has ever been posted on the net, and you can trace back where it originally came from. So you can kind of go, oh, look at that, that's a fake one. Also, GoFundMe has now put in some protections, so up to $1,000 of donations. If you say that, hey, I think I've been taken advantage of, and report the account, and they determine that the account was illegitimate, they'll refund up to $1,000 of your donation. So it's kind of cool. They're putting in some protections, but keep in mind they're not vetting anything as people are putting them up. So here's a legitimate account. Look at this, $241,000 they're raising for some medical bills for this young child here. And you can see, look at this, pictures, lots of words.
They keep you updated.
All kinds of stuff going on here. So you can be, okay, this is probably legit. Now, let's say for some reason you're still not sure. You can contact this person directly and say, hey, tell me about this person's story. Most of the fraudulent accounts, they're not going to respond, or they're going to give you very minimal details. And so you want to make sure you do that. Also, you can also report each account. Let me go back to that one page here. At the very bottom of this big description, there's a little button at the bottom where you can say whether or not you think it's legit, and you can report it. And if you report it, the more people who report it, the better it is.
Excellent. And the real thing is, if you can't take it to the horse's mouth, you have to kind of be a little skeptical about it.
I mean, if somebody calls you on the phone and says, hey, I'm collecting money for Facebook because of this terrible tragedy, you're going to go, no, I don't think that's legit. But once you see Sally on Facebook share it with you, and you're like, oh, I know her from high school. Yeah, she's totally cool. You might think she vetted it. Well, let's just beware. Make sure you check it out. Report it if you think it's illegitimate. So that way somebody's looking into it.
Wow. Crazy stuff. I can't believe people do this. But, so you have been forewarned to avoid those scams. Ryan, thanks so much for coming and sharing that knowledge. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Back over to you.
Good things to watch out for. Those are great. I like that. All right, thanks, guys.